always in the snare of the kingdom of Persia. The kingdom of Persia is the fourth kingdom of Satan, and the fourth family, we call it the fourth family, and it's the kingdom of the air, which is called the kingdom of Satan, led by Ammon. Ammon is sometimes also called Satan, but Lucifer is also called Satan. I want you to know the difference. Lucifer is the Satan in Revelation 12. Lucifer is the Satan in Revelation 12. Because Ammon, who is called Satan, he is called Satan because he is in charge of the fourth family of Satan. He is in charge of the kingdom of Persia. And what he does is to resist everything that is good and to accuse. That is why Ammon is called what? Satan. But the Satan of Revelation 12 is Lucifer. The reason why, so you ask me, are there two Satans? I would say that Satan is an office, okay? Is a title. But the Satan, the devil, Satan in Revelation 12 is talking about Lucifer. The reason is because Ammon cannot go and stand before Jesus, the King, the Lord, even Almighty himself, Yahweh himself, as Satan. No. The one who resists everything good is Lucifer before God. That is why he's called Satan, with the article there. But Ammon, who is a sub-prince under Lucifer, cannot go in hierarchy before the Lord. So Satan has placed him to be in charge of the domain of Persia, to resist everything that is good. And that is why most occults will say that Satan is different from Lucifer, because they meet Ammon in the office of Satan, because his kingdom resists everything that is good. But Ammon cannot appear before the Lord Jesus and before Yahweh to stand in for the domains of darkness. It is Lucifer that stands in there and who resists everything that is good. That is why Lucifer is called Satan, and people also say, I see somebody called Satan. But they are two different beings. Ammon is different from Lucifer. But Ammon is Satan. Lucifer has put him in charge of the domain of Persia to resist. So the domain of Persia can be called the kingdom of Satan. So Ammon, as I said, Ammon, remember me, as I said, Ammon, there are two individuals called Satan. I want to re-echo that. There are two individuals called what? Satan. One is called Ammon and one is Lucifer. And remember, Satan is an office name, like a title of a king. But Ammon, who is in charge of the prince of the kingdom of Persia, the whole mission of the family of Persia is to resist everything that is good, to feign or to counterfeit everything that is good in order to oppose everything that is good. That is what they do. And to fight every good word and promise that also men speak. Not only God speak, men also speak. That is their work. So Ammon, who is in charge of the power of the air, which is also called Ammon-Ra in Egypt. All that he does is in charge of Persia, and he is called Atredian Ponkwame in Akan. Okay, so he fights everything, and therefore he is fit to be called what? Satan. But Ammon is not Lucifer. Ammon, in his hierarchy of power, cannot stand before Yahweh and even the Lord Jesus, because he is just in charge of a family. But Lucifer is the one who has been opposing the Lord ever since. So Lucifer is the Satan of Revelation what? 12. Because he stands before the Lord to oppose all things that are good and to resist. But Lucifer has appointed a whole family to oppose that which is good. And to get someone to be in charge, Lucifer has put Ammon or Ammon-Ra in charge. And that is why occultics will say, or people in that realm said, I met Satan and I also met Lucifer. They are two different beings. They are two different beings because, one, Lucifer is the original Satan, if I have to say that, as long as standing before the Lord is concerned. And Ammon is the prince that Lucifer has appointed over the family of Satan, over the family that must oppose everything that is good and counterfeit everything that is good. The reason why I brought this kingdom in is because there are a lot of men of God are here. In that kingdom of Ammon, in the kingdom of Persia, a lot of men of God are bound, are in change, and they are being used